For ACUsports.com, I'm Grant Boone talking with ACU baseball coach Britt Bonneau. Coming off another close series against Texas A&M Corpus Christi. They're near the top of the league standings. You guys have won a couple of series this year. But boy, that fine line, we talk about it, it was there this weekend, wasn't it?
Well, it was, and we really hurt ourselves defensively this weekend and really took a step backwards in that area. I felt like that over the previous 2 weeks, we had really taken care of the ball pretty well and kept us into some games and gave us a chance to win, and we were able to win a few games over the previous 2 weeks. But, you can't give an opponent like Corpus Christi that many extra outs, and when you do, they're going to make it hurt. And we've got to correct those things, especially going on the road and where we're about to go. We have got to take care of the baseball. We got to pitch a little bit better. But one thing that we need to continue to do is what we did this past week, and that is hit. And I was pretty impressed with how our hitters were able to put up some crooked numbers and kind of compete at a high level against a very, very good hitting team in Corpus Christi.
You know, as I think about this season, we talked about this before, you've got 13 freshmen, true freshmen who are playing for you, which dwarfs any years that you've had previously where you've played that many. And a lot of these guys would have been done with their high school baseball seasons by this point in the year, and so they're being stretched in a lot of ways. I know this is stretching you as well as a head coach, these first experiences. But I thought the game Sunday, to me, and I know there are no moral victories at the D1 level, but to me, you get down big, they're up 11-5, whatever. You come back, you not only get within one, you get the winning, tying run into scoring position a couple of different times. That at the very least showed me that you guys are still doing something right. This team still has some fight left in it, which I think you're going to need in these next couple of weeks.
Well, we are. I mean, we got to a point in that game where either that game was going to be over in the next inning with the way they were scoring on us, or we were going to make some adjustments and get back on the board and start competing and get into their bullpen. And I was very impressed with how our guys got in there and competed, put up a 4 spot, got within 1, and then, they had a very good closer, and he came in and shut the door on us. But to be able to make them go to that, to him, just shows that we did our job in order to make them manage and use their full pitching staff to beat us. And so there was a lot of positives in that area. And again, we're just going to keep stressing to our guys to keep going out there and taking care of the baseball to help us out.
Home season now over. You go to Tulsa, to Tulsa this weekend, to Oral Roberts, and then you head down to San Antonio. Then you're on the road in Arizona for a game against Arizona State, and then a 3-game set to finish your first year in D1 at University of Arizona. You're laughing because the Arizona, not like with a directional name before or after it, the University of Arizona. But I'm just thinking here, as opposed to maybe some other seasons where you might have a senior-heavy lineup, I would think that these next 3 series, plus the 1 game against Arizona State, gives you an important 9 or 10 game stretch to really do some final evaluations as you think ahead to 2015, I would think.
Well, sure, and we want our guys to finish strong so that they feel confident going into the summer and knowing what they need to do to get better to get back here into the fall to start all over again. We feel like that over the next 10 games, we're going to be able to play a lot of guys. We're going to be able to get out there and compete against some really good ball clubs. Oral Roberts, who, over the last 15 years has gone to 13 regionals. Of course, Arizona State and Arizona both constantly are in the postseason and at the College World Series. Right. And then we're playing Incarnate Word, who we're very familiar with. So, we have, again, another opportunity for these guys to go out there and show what they have, show the coaching staff what they have, and to just get better so that we go into the fall on a high note to figure out, okay, what do we need to do to get ready for the University of Nevada, which is our first home game of next year.
All right. Well, it gets started this weekend, the final 10-game stretch at Oral Roberts with single games Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You can follow it all on ACUsports.com. For Coach Britt Bonneau, I'm Grant Boone.